Fellow nerds, I hope all is well with you and yours. I hope that you're playing a ton of video games. If you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button and sharing the video. We greatly appreciate it. Welcome to Sounds Nerdy pre-E3 coverage. Today we're going to focus on Square Enix. I got Jamoka here with me.
What's up?
Let's jump right in. Square's conference is on June 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
They're taking Sony slot.
They're taking Sony slot. That's a prime time slot, so
Prime
they gotta bring their A game.
Yes.
And from the list of stuff that we got, it looks like they might not,
Right.
depending on your taste in games, of course. But let's go ahead and start. Of course, we're gonna be discussing whether we think it's realistic that the game is gonna be there, maybe or no chance. So we have this list of games. We're going to kick things off with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Of course, that game's going to be there. It's very realistic that the game is going to be there. We don't have any release dates for any of the episodes. So I'm hoping that we get a release date for the first episode. They just showed off a bunch of new gameplay. They redid the art.
Okay.
Everything looks great now. They took in some fan criticism, made Cloud look a little better. Everybody looks good. They showed Barrett, the black guy. I know you haven't played Final Fantasy, so there's a black guy, Barrett. He looks pretty dope. So I think it's really safe to say that the game is going to be there. I'm just hoping that we get some good details from them.
Well, this game has been, talked about for how many years now?
It's been a long time.
A long time. So I think it's about time that they just release date. Here's the thing. It would be dope if they said Final Fantasy VII is out today.
Yeah.
Bam. Mic drop. Seriously.
They could potentially rock E3 if they did that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that game. It looks amazing. The combat's a little different than the original.
Okay.
It's not a turn-based game anymore, so it's more action-oriented.
I may check it out then if that's the case.
Style. And I didn't finish the game. Final Fantasy, the original one. So I'm very much looking forward to this. But yeah, you agree. Realistic.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next game. Another one that I'm excited about because of the developer attached to it, Babylon Fall. Now this game was announced E3 of 2018. So it's been a little bit since it's been announced. So we're looking to get an update. Platinum Games is helping Square Enix develop this game. Man, Platinum Games, I feel like they're stretching themselves.
I don't know how they're able to develop so many games at once. I never thought of them as a huge studio. So
I don't know how many people they got. I should have looked into that, but I don't think that's a big studio. They got projects with Nintendo. They have their own projects. They have this one. They have a lot going on. So they had the Microsoft project that got canceled.
Oh, yeah, Scalebound.
Yeah. Like, they had a lot going on. But they churn out great games.
Yeah,
so.
They do.
Like,
I don't know how their quality control is actually really good. So for whatever they're doing on that aspect is working well.
Yeah.
For them.
I mean, they had a few duds. I think the Ninja Turtles game could have been better, but yeah, overall, I think that they're pumping out quality content. So I'm very much looking forward to this. The trailer was dope. It looks like they're going to be some co-op because at the end of the trailer, it shows 4 characters kind of standing together at the end of it. So I'm very much looking forward to that game. It's coming to PS4 and Steam. I didn't see any mention of Xbox, so I don't know if this is a PS4 console exclusive.
Okay. Be interesting.
Pretty interesting. But yeah, that game, I actually think that game should be there. I put maybe here, but I think it's realistic to expect that game to be there, especially with the slot that Square Enix took over. They have to have
They gotta bring some heat.
They gotta bring some heat, and this game would draw some attention. Now, the next game on the list would probably draw the most attention out of any of these games on the list, just because of the brand and how popular it is right now. Avengers.
Oh, yes. Avengers. So we finally got the title. It's called The Avengers. What's it called?
We got a title for it?
Yes, it's called Marvel's Avengers.
Marvel's Avengers.
So it's Marvel's Avengers. So the interesting thing about this is Well, what type of game is it going to be? Is it going to be an open world game? Is it going to be a linear game? How will you control the players? Who can you control? How many characters are we going to have in the game? Yeah, so I expect them to blow the lid off this game, show us what it looks like, show us the gameplay. Release date probably won't be this year. My guess.
What's funny is, I think it will be.
You think it will be? Okay.
Yeah, I think it will be this year. I think Disney has a leash on them right now when it comes to this game. I think I heard rumors that it's coming out during or around the time that the DVD for Endgame is coming out.
Well, DVD for the Blu-ray for Endgame will be coming out in the next month or two. 2 months. Because you're looking at it's usually a 12-week window when it stays in the theater, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I just don't know with that. They could do it. They could do it.
I would be surprised.
I would be surprised too if Square did that. But I think that Square, this is somebody else's license.
Right.
I don't think that they are going to treat it like they treat their own, where they draw a character and then be like, "Hey, look at this game! It's coming out." And show people the first drawn character, like the Final Fantasy 17 character, like the first drawn one. But at least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah. I'm hoping that they're treating this license with care. I hope that it is coming out very soon.
I do hope so. I just don't have. I hope it does because I wonder. Here's my take. So we've already got Avengers Endgame. So where is this story going to take place? Is it going to be a recreation of the movie in that, or is it going to be a different storyline?
I think it's going to be different.
I don't know. Is there Avengers fatigue at this point? I don't know. How will people be receptive to the game? I want to play the game. I love Marvel. I love the Avengers, so I will eat it up. So
I think if they're able to hit that DVD date, they could potentially see some sales boost from that.
True.
And I also heard a rumor that this is going to be a multiplayer focused game. I've heard, now this is just a rumor, grain of salt. I've heard that it's going to be an online service, so it's going to require online to play, which is very weird if true, because I think with Avengers and the license, I think they stand to gain more from not doing that. Mm-hmm. Like selling it to, because I can't imagine that a lot of kids won't buy this game if they're Avengers fans and want to play it. And if it's always online, that just, I don't know, that kills part of the market that would have probably given this game a chance.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We should be getting a lot more information at E3 2019. All right, next game on the list, Hitman 2 DLC.
Yeah. The game's already out.
Yeah, it's already out.
But I do expect to hear it for them to talk about some more DLC.
Just really some DLC. It's a good game. DLC. Kingdom Hearts as well.
Yep.
DLC. I think we are getting DLC for Kingdom Hearts, right? That was pretty much confirmed.
I think so.
I put the maybe here. Maybe it's coming to the Switch.
Oh yeah. Maybe
it's coming to the Switch.
Yeah, I think there was a rumor about it again. Grain of salt. Yeah,
it's on Unreal. It could
come to the Switch.
Some compromises. It could come. Another game on this list, Final Fantasy 16. I put that there's no chance in hell that they should show this game, but Square's history.
So this game has already been announced. I don't follow Final Fantasy, so we don't know anything about this. No. So to me, it would make sense for them to say something about Final Fantasy 16, just based on their history of what they do. But they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. The guy who typically helps with the development of Final Fantasy just got done with Kingdom Hearts. I think he's still working on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, because got DLC coming up. Yeah,
and maybe other people can handle that, but I think since he just got done with Kingdom Hearts, I don't know. It's too early to announce a Final Fantasy, but I think this is the longest between releases that we've went without hearing about the next Final Fantasy.
Which I think is smart.
It's smart. That shows growth. I think that shows Square Enix.
They've been showing
taking a step.
Final Fantasy stuff way too soon.
Yeah.
Way too soon.
Way too soon. All right. Yeah, too early. Don't show it. Square, don't do it. I know you got this 9 o'clock slot and you want to be exceptional. Like, Sony effed up last year's E3, but you want to please your fans. Don't show that game. Life is Strange 2 new episode.
New episode, I definitely expect
you know, that's a game that's already out. I expect that we'll see new episodes for that game.
Yep.
Here's one that I'm hoping that we see: Deus Ex.
A new Deus Ex game. Yeah, because it's been 3 years since we had the Mankind Divided.
2016,
2016 when it came out. So 3-year window is about a good time frame to start showing off the new game. I enjoyed the Deus Ex games. They're really good. If you haven't played them, I definitely urge you to check them out. Sci-fi, futuristic gameplay. Yeah, great games. I do love the Deus Ex series.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we see more on Deus Ex.
We haven't heard anything. This is just what we
think
they will show.
Yeah, there's no information out there on whether or not they are going to show any of these games. Actually, I don't think that Sony or Square Enix has put out a itinerary for their not a direct for their conference. So we're just speculating on what we think will be there. Again, maybe we'll see Deus Ex. Yeah. All right, the next game on the list, Just Cause. They do have some DLC, which was announced back in May. It's coming out June 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we get some more information on that, some trailers, some gameplay. It's called Los Demonos.
Los Demonos or something like that.
Something like that. Hopefully we get some more information on that. I think we will. I think it's realistic to say that, Square Enix needs something to show. I think they'll show this.
Yep.
Cool. So, Square Enix, how can they blow out E3 2019? Well, in my opinion, Secret of Mana Collection.
Secret of Mana.
Now, this game is not super popular. I think Super Nintendo was the first game, and since then, I don't think America has gotten any of the other Secret of Mana games. I think we only got the first one. So this is not a game that's very popular among Americans, but hopefully the collection comes out. And there have been other Secret of Mana games, but they haven't been good, so I ignore them completely. But hopefully we get this collection. It looks like it's supposed to have 1, 2, and 3 in there. And I think a Game Boy game that came out.
So this collection has been talked about?
This collection is out in Japan.
It's out in Japan.
Yeah. This collection is a real thing.
Okay.
But because the second and third game didn't come out here,
right,
and there might not be any translations for them, we don't know if their intent. Yeah, we don't know if they're coming. What their intentions, what it is. I hope they're coming.
Me too.
Because I would love to play those games. All right, so what else could Square Enix show? New IP,
something new,
new.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what else they have in the pipeline as far as games. I think Tomb Raider is going to take a break.
Yeah,
there's not going to be any new Tomb Raider unless there's DLC. But yeah, they could show a new IP, but that's pretty much it for Square Enix, or what we know about. Of course, again, they didn't put out any confirmations for the games that will be there, but hopefully they show a new IP.
Who knows? Yeah. Like I said, I think Square Enix's conference has the ability to be either a boom or a bust. It just depends on how they present it, what information they give us, release dates, and if they have something new in the works. So
this could potentially, so with what we just talked about, this could be a great conference if it's concise, like just straight to the point. Here, boom, Final Fantasy, boom, Babylon Fall, maybe a new trailer, boom, Avengers, trailer, release date, some Hitman DLC, some Kingdom Hearts DLC. Just get to the point, get in, get out.
Yep.
Just give us what we need, what we came there for, none of the extra stuff. I think it could be a really good conference if it's short. If they don't have much to show, if it's short and to the point, it could be a good conference.
Yep.
Fellow nerds, if you like that content, here are some other videos you'll be interested in. Thank you for watching as always. And until you load that next video, take care.